Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here, and today I have with me this ultra cool product. This is a Coolis, C-O-O-L-I-S, not coolest, but Coolis HP150 is the model number. And what it is it's a portable power supply. It supplies you with not one, but two AC 110 volt outlets here, just like you get from your AC mains from the power company. And it's also pure sine wave, unlike some of these other power supplies which are modified sine wave or something else that's kind of choppy. This is pure, so you're not going to damage any of your equipment or anything like that with it. So the coolest thing about this, now I am a musician for all of you that know, so I like to be able to power my instruments out in the woods or at a lake or at a lodge or at a log cabin, a beach, maybe even your backyard, wherever there's no power. This will now do it regardless of which digital piano you have. And the reason this works so well is when you go to other means like some of these power supplies that give you 12 or 15 or 18 volts DC, hard to sometimes find the connector that works with that and your device. And also when it comes to a lot of devices that are 24 volts, none of those products work. This works, and you don't have to mess with any kind of adapters or anything else like that. So this gives you 200 watts peak power, 150 watts continuous for AC power, which is really cool. And it's a lithium battery inside, and it's got a built-in inverter to be able to do all this thing. And not only that, it also gives you over here a 12 volt output. So it comes with this cigarette lighter thing. You just plug it into here, and now you've got a cigarette lighter adapter here. So anything that you would have plugged into your car that uses a cigarette lighter, you can do that now with this. And it also comes with a charger that you plug into the wall. Takes about 7 or 8 hours to charge. And this user manual, which it's English, but it looks like it was written in another language and translated with Google Translator. But nevertheless, you can understand what they're saying. In this product, there's a lot of products like these out in the market. I did my research, and this one was really highly rated on Amazon.com. It got a lot, as of the time that I'm doing this video, there was like 124 product reviewers or, just writing comments about how good it was. And it had an average rating of something like 4.4 out of 5, which is excellent. So anyway, besides the AC outlets, you also get 2 USB outlets as well. And you also get a light or a strobe or a slower strobe. So let's see what this baby can do. I'm going to long hold this. All right, now you hear that? That's the fan that just went on. It's off now. It means it's ready. It'll come on to cool this as it works, but it's a pretty quiet fan. So let's plug a couple of things in here. This is your typical keyboard. So we're going to plug that in. All right. Then I have a pair of studio monitors here sitting on top of the board. Plug that in. So we see that power just came on. Let's turn the power on over here to the keyboard. All right. And as you can see, the lights are on here. The screen came on. All right. Now we've got some power here. Now, this keyboard here happens to draw 20 watts from your wall, and these reference monitors happen to draw 60. So total, they draw 80 watts. And again, because this is 150 watts continuous, I can add more stuff. So you know what? I am going to disconnect the piano keyboard and hook in a simple little extension. And we're going to hook up the piano keyboard once again. And we're going to turn it on. Wait for it to come on. There we go. And we got all kinds of cool stuff over here, like metronome, or we can go to rhythms. And just play the piano, of course. Anyway, I don't know what happened with the rest of the world, but here in the United States last week, we had a severe heat wave. And over here in the portion of Los Angeles that I'm in, it reached 117 degrees, and that is pretty serious. And when temperatures start getting like that, everybody starts using their air conditioning, which puts a big drain on the system grid. And when that happens, you can get power blackouts, or whatever they call them. In other words, the system's overloaded and now it turns off completely, so you don't have any power. So it's nice to have a fan. Plug that into here. And now, let's turn that on high actually. Now I got a fan, so I can actually play and cool off at the same time. That is so cool. So anyway, to give you a little bit more information about how you calculate how much time you have with this. This is given 150 watts continuous, 200 peak if you need it, all right? But stick with 150. So this keyboard without reference monitors, you won't hear it if you don't plug those in, but without those at 20 watts, you're good for about 7.5 hours. In other words, 150 watts of what it supplies divided by how much wattage your instrument or appliance uses gives you how many hours. These reference monitors draw 60 watts from the wall, so that should give you about 2.5 hours. I'll probably give you more if you don't use it at full volume. So, and this fan uses, I believe it was like 40 watts or something like that. You can get about 4 hours out of that as well. So this is one of the coolest products I've seen. And it's got a battery management system that's built into it too. So if you go over that 150 continuous, it's going to shut itself off. That way you won't have any damage to this unit or your equipment. So it's got that BMS or battery management system protection built in. And it's got a 12-month warranty. So you're all good with that. Now, when I got this, it was $149 on Amazon. And I'll throw in the link where I got it in the description. And it seems like the price just came down by $10 to $139. You ever done that where you bought something and then right after you get it, it came down a little bit more? So anyway, that's the bottom line with this. I mean, this is such a cool product. No more looking for things like those RAV Power portable power packs where you have to find the adapters for your equipment and all that kind of stuff. Nope, everything plugs into this. So you can use this with a lot of stuff, especially the 24-volt stuff that never ran with things like RAV Power or Bix or one of those other manufacturers of portable DC power supplies. When you have an AC power supply, everything should work. As long as it's sine wave like this is, you should be all set. So, highly recommended. Great reviews. And check it out. I'll put the link again in the description. In the meantime, Piano Man Chuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.